It's Thursday again, and we all know what that means. It's put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
Everyone.
Hello, microphones on as well. Hi.
Well, we never can be sure, I think, with this new setup, but
we can see there's things moving.
yeah, that's
Hi.
great. We just don't know how far it goes. It's okay.
Well, it goes out to the
Listen.
stream and all sorts of things. So hopefully that is going out to all the streams. We seem to be live on their YouTube and Twitch. So
And
I think we're good.
is it audible that I'm playing some background tune here? Is it? I hear something, but I have no idea what.
We are not live on here yet from the looks of it for some reason. Hold on. There we go, and do this. Yes. See if that works better.
No.
Have I changed that? Oh shit, we're not live on the regular relays yet.
Okay. So only the regular relays, but we are live on YouTube?
We are live on
And
YouTube
Twitch.
and Twitch.
Yeah, okay. So, this is 2022, the 12th of May, and our return evening after 2.5 months of break, I think. Was
Something like that, yeah?
Yeah. Because we have moved to a new place, and as you can see, new studio, new setup. We needed to unpack most of the boxes. Obviously, the setup was taken care now by Slaygon. So yeah, almost everything. He spent days here to actually figure out the wiring and everything. And yeah, it took a while for us, and this is not what we counted on originally, but sometimes moving takes time.
Indeed. And goddamn, that's small.
What happened there?
Just using a Windows remote desktop instead of the one I'm used to on
Okay.
Linux.
So we need to polish the details basically, so if anyone would experience any sort of technical difficulties tonight, then it's not an accident.
Are you sure?
Yes. I don't know if I'm sure that there will be some things happening here, at least. That's what I'm sure of. What it will be, I'm not entirely sure of. But we have some things scheduled here. Some special surprises for you, and also some Remix News edition, because finally we have, and we can broadcast the Remix News April if it just have ended. You can find the previous Remix News editions while we weren't on air on Slay Radio's YouTube channel. Namely February and March just got uploaded recently as well. So thanks to Modi and Lea. And especially Leo, because she is always introducing us the essence of the month. So it's fantastic. Check that out. And of course, after 9, you can expect the new Remix News edition. And I'm wondering, you look like someone who needs time to...
Yeah, I'm trying to fix this bloody thing. I think it's connecting to because not only did we move houses, we actually moved all of the Slay Radio infrastructure as well. Oh yeah, I see the problem. So let me just fix that tiny little detail there. I think yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's do that. See, are we going live or not? Oh, god damn it.
You are still struggling with the relays. Okay.
Yes.
Now we get it.
Let's see.
Is there a way for us to play our starter track for today?
Ha! we should be live now. Yeah, well, if
Hello,
I could
Ines.
remember what the starter track was, because I've been busy trying to kind of get things working, so I can't actually remember what we were supposed to play.
Well, I sent it to you.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, but this is me telling you to remind me.
Yeah, now I'm reminding you that we have an exclusive starter track for tonight, which also sets the mood, I think, because it's pretty good. Berserk decided to do a remix, which is not a C64 remix.
Oh, shut up.
And no, we don't say shut up.
No, I say shut up because it started to play when I'm not ready. So yes, I do say shut up.
But actually, you can slowly start to play it, and this would be Michu, I think it's Michu, and Yakim's Access Denied remixed by Berserk. So,
Mr. Berserker.
hello and welcome.
I hope you
Sounds
can hear
good.
some music.
I really hope so too. And I hope that you cannot hear the background anymore.
Should be fine.
Yep. So that was Berserk's evening starter song.
Mr.
Access denied. Yeah.
Berserk. I needed to reorganize the table a little bit, I realized.
Yeah, I realized it too, because whatever is done here is not really handy just yet. So
No,
we
well,
are trying to...
Literally the first time we have put everything together on this table for the broadcast. So hopefully it kind of sort of works, maybe. Kind of. Ish.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I need these because the fucking monitor is so far away.
Oh,
Can't
well.
even see it. I can barely see it.
What I'm standing on, it's a cable.
Yeah, don't stand on cables.
No, I'm trying not to stand, but they won't have any problem with my feet at least, so...
Hello everyone, it's nice to be back. It's been a bit of a journey. Yeah,
Yeah,
quite a bit of a journey.
quite a bit.
Yeah, we said a couple of weeks or so. Turned out to become a couple of months
We
instead.
didn't say a couple of weeks.
Well,
We
I
said
did
at
say,
least
I
a
said
month.
at least a couple of weeks. I said 2 or 3 weeks at least in the post I made.
Well, yeah. And after that, you were smiling when I said not sooner than the 21st.
Yeah, I know.
Why? It would be almost realistic, except a few things, of course, that
Of course.
wouldn't. But oh well.
Oh, okay. Here's.
We have had cameras as
Yeah, we have one of
God.
these. This is the new studio. We are here. Hi. So we have a production and a broadcast area, which is quite nice. So she can hook up her tractors and whatnot because now she has a separate machine for that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if everything breaks.
Yeah, exactly. Now he doesn't get a heart attack when I connect anything to this machine, which is, by the way, gave me a pretty retro feel because you can definitely hear the hard drive crackling when it starts to load the things when you
Yeah.
enter a directory. So, wow,
Yeah, it spins down. So yeah,
fascinating.
indeed.
Back in the 90s. But seriously, how old is this HD
It's not very old. It's just that the I usually don't have the machine set up so that the drives spin down. But I haven't reconfigured this one because I haven't used it since I had the setup for the orchestral setup with 2 slave machines. And this was one of these slave machines. The other one is on the floor somewhere in here. So, yeah.
On the floor somewhere.
Yeah, in front of the faucet over there, I think. So. Yeah. But
Yeah.
we're back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, we had some rough days as well, so there were some things. Of course, each one of us has her or his own ways of acting. And I was quite upset when I couldn't find the studio decoration before the show. Because, well,
Yes,
Slaygon
you
needed
may
to do an
see,
order here.
If you may, could see on the shelves, the glass shelves, they're in a box somewhere. I think they're in the server room, but not entirely certain.
He doesn't know.
But that's what I'm not entirely certain means. But they're somewhere in the server room, I think, together with the Adam Bart little figurines that we had on the shelves. So yeah.
And I really freaking hope we have it there.
Well,
I
it's
saw
in-
them here. That's the thing. It annoys me so much because I knew that I put it here and then he brought everything up.
Yeah, of course. How else would I set all of this up?
Yeah, but these were
By
meant to
zigzagging
be
between
here.
the boxes? Yeah, but I needed to clear everything out. Everything.
Guess what? We have a kitchen here, a kitchen cupboard that we could actually use for small boxes.
Yes.
That
Have you
would be
checked
an
there?
option.
Maybe I'll put the box there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. Maybe. I usually remember where I put things.
Not if you remove this room, this studio was full, floor to ceiling more or less, with boxes. You wouldn't remember where you put all of those boxes.
Okay, not
no
all of
chance.
them.
Not a single chance you
Not
would.
all of them, but
Plus, reorganizing all of this in here at the same time as you do the upstairs at the same time. There's just boxes everywhere. You do not remember where everything is.
yeah,
Really, that simple.
yeah, I get it. It just annoys me because I saw it here and then all of a sudden it's not here.
When did you see it here?
I'm pretty sure I put it here when I found
When
it.
did you see it here?
I don't know, a few weeks ago.
No, not a few weeks ago.
Not a few weeks ago?
No, a few
Why?
weeks ago there was not a box left in here because I had already moved all of it out.
A few months ago?
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, just to make it more complicated, the moving process is not finished for me because I'm moving my family this year.
But just before you go to your family,
Yeah.
here's a fun part. She will find that box stashed in her wardrobe somewhere
No.
in the back,
No.
and then she's gonna go,
No.
oh,
No.
yes.
Because I know all little shelves of the wardrobe that I packed up.
Well, okay, maybe not the wardrobe, but some fucking room somewhere that you just forgot that you put things in.
No. Not gonna happen.
Never.
Anyway. Never. So,
Never.
maybe we should play the next request.
Yeah, maybe we should. Do
We
you
had-
have it lined up, or
Yes, I
is
do.
it? Well,
Why do you think
because
I ask?
Because maybe you told me at some point earlier while I was trying to get all of this organized so we can actually broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
I may have missed a few messages or whatever. So maybe you told me and think that I know what we are going to play.
Ah,
This is why I asked now.
yeah, now I prepared everything because you were kind enough to explain to me where they are. So, nothing to see here, just the usual stuff.
Move along.
So, our first request arrived about 5 hours ago, I think, or maybe even more. I don't remember, but Lala in advance said that unfortunately he can't listen live tonight. But
What?
yeah, unfortunately, it happens sometimes. People have lives too, right?
What?
Every now and then. But he wants to hear Visa Röster and Thanatos from their Ready Vocally 2 album.
Some voices.
Some show voices.
Vissa means some or certain. Visa röster.
Visa Röster. Oh, my Swedish is also progressing. More on that later.
Indeed. beautiful song.
Beautiful song, and I only forgot the most important part of the request. Sorry about that. This was sent out to Tron from Lala with love, because as probably all of you knows by now, we lost Tron unfortunately after a long battle. So I should say I was rather happy that we weren't broadcasting, because it was just such a few intense months that probably I wouldn't be able to hold it together. So
I was watching the funeral on the stream that they had. Such a beautiful thing they had put together, and I broke out and cried several times during that whole thing.
Yep, indeed. And yeah,
So I don't think it still has properly sunk in that he's gone for me, because I still find myself thinking that I should text him this or that, you know.
mm-hmm.
It's one of those weird things. I think it will kind of sink in once we go to the Netherlands and he's no longer there.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. So, yeah, crazy things are going on around the world as well. And yeah, it's interesting. Sometimes I have this impression that maybe just they kind of logged off before it actually got like even worse.
Before it went to shit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would not say that I don't understand that decision.
Yeah, well,
But
I don't think it's a decision though.
it's not a decision, not always, definitely. So definitely. And yeah, Go Hanks was asking if I'm moving my family. Moving my family means that they will most likely move to the capital of Hungary. So I don't need to travel like, I don't know, more than 200 kilometers to the second biggest town. And that will be very useful, not only for me, but most probably for them as well. So
Yeah, it's gonna be very much better, I think.
yeah, I think so too. So yeah, people actually went away from my hometown anyway, so by now I barely have some friends left there. And yeah, we thought it's better that way. So now that we are finishing with this moving, the next months will be full of fun for me, because the next moving will start.
Yeah.
I will have the routine, all the routine that we need.
Yeah, and I will spend some time finalizing the details in here, sorting because it's a mess on the table with all the cables. I'm gonna saw some holes in the tables and have these cable channels, and install these small buggers. Let's see if we can show this little bugger, little switch so you can have like a cough button and microphones on off individually per microphone. So
I'm always
Very-
wondering how many people are interested in these details. And
I don't know. But for me, this is part of the reason I do broadcast, because it's fun to tinker with stuff. So yeah, that's kind of why I do broadcast in the first place. Nowadays,
to tinker with stuff.
yes.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Okay
Yes.
then. Shall we play some music then?
I think that might be a good idea.
I was expecting this sentence to happen very soon. So, the next request is requested by Z-Duder.
So the request was requested.
The request was requested by
Good
Z-Duder.
Z-Duder. Requesting a
And-
request.
And he added, welcome back. Withdrawal symptoms averted. Oh God. Could you please play the St. Albans Rob Hubbard fan club and Eyeball? Yours in 8-bit retro, Z-Duder, and for XXS, and for Slaygon 000, and no, actually I have no idea what you mean by that. honestly, someone needs to explain to me what are all those XX things in the signature, because I was always wondering about that, and I
Hugs
never
and
could.
kisses, I guess. XO,
But you don't know that
whatever.
either, right?
No, that's why I said, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, and I think it's definitely US related thing,
Yes,
or at
he
least
said,
it
I
started.
mean, kisses to Slaygon, hugs to Ziona. So yeah, hugs
right,
and
okay.
kisses.
Oh, good. So XXX and OOO. Okay, good. Which one is which then?
X is, I guess, hugs. Because, and O,
Oh, but first,
ring.
first when I saw it, it was still in the 90s. So people were barely using the internet back then. So I'm wondering. Anyway, let us think about this and play his request, and maybe we will come back with more information after the request.
I was wrong. X are kisses and O's are hugs. Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah, embrace.
okay. Yeah. Almost.
Yeah,
Almost as in the song.
Yeah, as soon as it stopped, I forgot how it went. Just what? There was some sort of beat to it.
Always handy to have one of those around. And
Yeah, apparently there's still a discussion about the X's and O's, and people have different opinions of which is which. To me, it was kind of obvious that hugs would be the X's and O's would be the kisses, because lips round, but makes sense with a hug. You make a circle.
That's the thing. Like, this is one of those things that you don't really ask because it feels like it's common knowledge, and then you feel stupid to ask it. But I needed to ask it because I really didn't know in my whole life what that means. And this XOXO now, it's like, guys, well, a whole new world opened up for me now that I just learned it. And it seems like I wasn't alone. That's the best part. Like, Edward also added that. Now I know what the signature XOXO means. Amazing. Well, so many things to learn from you guys. That's great.
Well, if everyone just signs XOXO, because that's the most common one I see. It's like XOXO. Not XXX and OOO, but XOXO specifically. If everyone just signs it and everyone understands those are hugs and kisses, then who cares which one is which?
Yeah, true. One of them is one of them. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Thank you for bringing that up. So happy.
So fun.
And no, family is not moving abroad. I had some ideas. I mean, I got some ideas from some of my friends about that as well, but I don't think they would feel comfortable enough with that. And their English is not that developed that they would probably manage. So, of course, you learn by doing, but I don't see the clear intention there that this should happen. But then again, I get used to traveling every now and then, so it's fine. I guess it will remain like that. Just like, for example, to the party that will happen in about almost 1.5 months now, because we are almost mid-May. Oh my God, mid-May. We just started. I don't know where the time goes. So there will be a party from the 1st to the 3rd of July at Ajka in Hungary. And it seems like the website just have opened up yesterday with the starter schedule, so to speak. So it's a work in progress, but you can go to arok.intro.hu/2022 and see you there, Martinland, and hopefully Whatever, and hopefully others as well. So it's gonna be great. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, and now that the production side of the studio is up and running, I even got floor stands for the monitors, which is very, very nice. Make use of that table space in a better way. Maybe now I can do a remix.
Maybe now you can, yes.
And not start like 2 days before. Yeah. But because yes, there will be a remix competition at Arok.
Yes, and we will probably broadcast it. Not probably, most likely we'll broadcast it from
Definitely,
the spot. Yes.
I would say.
Yes, Martinland, it's already possible to register, although you need to do that through the organizers. I think it's not an automatic system right now. You go to visitors and send an email to arok@singularcrew.hu with your handle, group and nationality. Thank you, because they show up like on the page, so you will see that it will be kind of nice party with a lot of visitors, most likely, since I think it wasn't organized. It is always organized like in real life, and it wasn't organized for about 2 years. I think it was 2 years, right? Because 2020 Corona started, and then all parties went away. 2021 there were no parties, basically, not that many. And now it's 2022 and we arrived back to the Partyland basically. So
Indeed.
Martinland needs to come to Partyland. Ah,
Martinland to Partyland.
yes. I don't know how I came up with this.
Okay, how do you open those photos that Wobbler sent, those Mac type things? What are they called? The HEIC.
Oh, that's simple. You can check it out with any
No.
image viewer, basically, if you are on Mac.
On,
but if you are
on
not,
Mac, yes.
yes, if you are
The
not
only
on
Mac
Mac,
I have is behind me here. So
Oh,
let's
well.
see if that opens it. No, it just downloads it.
oh,
Let's see.
Linux cannot handle it.
I don't have a thing.
A thing.
Ah,
Well, that's sad to
alright.
hear.
No, I don't have one of those, Wobbler. I don't know if you saw it, but I have one of these instead. It's kind of the same thing.
Device porn. Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
So I'm gonna hook up Switch, and yeah, GIMP works. Sure. Okay.
Does GIMP handle that? That's
Yeah,
so
it handles
cool.
everything, but I don't have it installed on that machine, and I don't think I have it installed on the Stream machine either.
Okay.
This is a Windows machine, that's a Linux machine,
Hmm.
and that's a Mac, so I have it all covered, so I could open it on the Mac behind me. So yeah,
You
there
are
we
all
go.
up for compatibility here.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And I even have an iPad here, so, and an Android phone right behind me, so we're all covered.
It's okay, you don't need to brag so much. And maybe it's time for some music as well.
Is it
Yeah.
already?
Yeah,
Wow.
already.
Okay.
We are talking here for a while now. I don't know if you noticed.
No, I didn't.
No.
Yeah, but where's the C64? It's still boxed up, unfortunately. I will sort that out.
Safe places.
Yeah, it's there in the server room currently, and right outside the studio.
Oh, that's just
So-
one of those. The other one is upstairs in
No, no.
the console room. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
but I have two boxes of them. One of them is outside
Yeah.
here, and the other one is in the server room.
Yeah, we have enough. That's the point. My ZX Spectrum is also upstairs, right?
Yeah,
now.
the upstairs room will be a console room,
Mhm.
one of them rooms up there. So we'll have a 64, your Nintendo stuff, and I guess some Xbox.
I don't
things
have the
or-
Nintendo stuff.
Or what do you have then?
I have PlayStation
Uh-huh,
2 and 3
uh-huh.
because Dance Revolutions run on that.
Oh, of course it is.
I mean, that was the most popular platform, the two. But anyway, I didn't really play it for ages now,
No,
which is
that's-
not really good.
No,
because-
that's because we couldn't in the old living room, because when she was jumping up and down on the floor, the whole shelf just wobbled back and forth, so it would have kind of tipped over the TV. But it's fine up here, concrete floor and all of that shit.
Oh,
Plus
well.
upstairs, we're gonna have the TV mounted on the wall, so all good.
Actually, that room is over what, the garage?
No, right next to the garage. It's above the office.
Well, that's not too bad. You will be working.
Doom, doom, doom. It's going to be popular on the meetings.
Nah, when you are working, I'm working too, unfortunately, so I can't really use only the lunch break when it comes to these things, but anyway, or coffee breaks, so to speak. And yeah, we still have songs to play, and I think some people are waiting for them.
Yeah, and if you want to put in some requests, you can do so by going to slay.radio/request.
Yep, indeed. Go Hanks wants to hear DJ Pretzel and Bubble Bubble Hillbilly Rodeo OC remix. Because I feel like a Commodore hillbilly these days. Commodore and Moonshine. Oh my god, Moonshine. Oh god. Okay, there you go.
Go, Hanks.
Come on, Bubba. Let's play some Bubble Bobble. Yeah!
That was lovely.
Yes, and it reminds me that I need to import all the OC remix stuff to the rotational and into the thingy-mabob, the playlists here
But
in
only
the
the
tractor
64
thingy.
remixes.
Yes.
I bet.
Yes, only the C64 remixes.
Could you filter them that way?
Yes, I have a nice little CSV that I got from Mr. Hillbilly Rodeo there.
The Hillbilly Rodeo.
Yeah.
Pretzel. What Hege added, this is the only country stuff that she can handle. I understand that. Totally. So yeah, well, we will see how everything will go and come together. And yeah, it's a bit weird now that we used to have this split camera view. Now we are next to each other, and I think it might be much better, right? Because at least we can see each other for real.
Instead of having to, like the old setup was that we saw each other digitally. We were sitting next to each other but looking straight ahead into the monitors, which had small windows with the image of each other. So yeah, this is much better.
Yeah, it's better to face you than the monitor.
Yeah.
Or screen.
No cat cam yet, says Max Levine. No, not yet. The only other cam I have set up, it's this one, and then we have the where is it? Where is it? Oh, there we go. The room overview. So those are the ones we have so far. Slaygon is disturbing to view.
Disturbing to you? Why?
I don't know. What do you mean, Ace?
Oh, he is into you. We know that. That's why it might be disturbing for him.
Oh, is it now?
We love you, Ace.
Slaygon is disturbing the view, not is disturbing the view.
You and your self-confidence there is speaking. Anyway. CAD cam, yes. As I usually say CAD cam, and Slaygon asks, are you sure you wanted to say this? Oh.
Yeah, Blender is not really CAD. CAD is 3D thing you do for...
Yeah.
Blender is not really that.
Yeah, but who told about Blender?
CAD.
I know, Martin then said CAD.
Yes.
There was no connection to Blender. Well, okay, I know you use connection. Blender. Yeah, you made the connection. But when I'm making such connections, then he is instantly pointing it out that this was not obvious. Isn't that true? Just asking.
CAD, which is a 3D program. Blender, which is a 3D program.
Yeah.
Your connections usually are, well, what are we having for lunch? Oh, and by the way, the computer is not working. You thought of that because food? Those types of connections.
No, according to your logic, I cannot really switch the topic in the next sentence because it needs to
be
connected.
In the same sentence.
In the same sentence. Anyway, we played this game a whole lot, especially while packing. So yeah, that was fun.
Z-Duder has a nice little counter there. Wolfenstein, which is a 3D program. Very, very accurate.
Put kids to bed.
A while ago.
Put kids to bed. So I'm wondering what they are betting on. Horses, maybe. Yeah, that's what Slaygon does with me. True story. True story. Time for another song. For a no intro. It's nice to see you around as well again.
Hello.
Hello. Well, he wants to hear someone called Ziona and artillery.
Artillery.
Yeah, sometimes I felt like it would be great to have an artillery in a few months. fade out, and that's it.
And that's it.
The end.
That's it. No
The
more.
end. There is actually an extension of this song which you are able to find on SoundCloud.
All right, because you
but-
uploaded this version to RKO and then the extended one to SoundCloud, right?
Yeah, and I still regret a little bit that I listened because actually, yeah, I like the extended version more. That's just a personal preference. But anyway, yeah, people have voted and I listened to them. It's all right.
All right.
I mean, sure as hell, sometimes 8 minutes can be a lot from a track. So if you like it, I guess, then it's fine.
If there's enough variation, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Especially on this scene. So.
I
Yeah.
guess, maybe. Everyone is entitled to be wrong. Thank you. Well, I don't know, but yeah.
You're full of very nice insights today, Ziduder.
He always is, actually.
Oh, that is true.
Definitely. The whole family, even. So, I would say they have great insights. And Kane has appeared on the channel. Hi. Again. Yeah.
Welcome back.
I was just blushing by how he said hello to us.
A blushing.
Mm-hmm. So the Ziruder guy re-invited me here. Said something about a super fantastic return show that you will play lots of perverted seeds and remixes for me. Oh well. Ah well.
Yeah, don't we always?
That's what we do. They say. And anyway, Ziona added, Peter, you never play remixes which are longer than 6 minutes. That's not always true, actually, but very often, definitely.
Oh, I just realized it's 9 o'clock. Shall we do the remix news?
That's all of a sudden, but I think that we definitely can initiate there. Have you got everything prepared?
It'll take a second, but I'll get there. Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for this other thing that is the thing. There we go.
We are so spontaneous.
There we go. And yeah,
Go.
Let's do this thing, shall we?
Let's do this, yeah.
And just making sure that we have some sort of audio that would be helpful. Yes, we do. Excellent. Let's do this thing.
These are the RKO and Amiga remix releases for the month of April 2022.
This month we have 17 C64 remixes and 0 Amiga remixes for the total of 17. No April's Fools here, just brand new remixes. First up we have 4 remixes by Osuprego. Blood Money, Wicked Planet, composed by Fredrik Segerfolk. The second one is Enduro Racer Rocking Rider Mix composed by David Whittaker. Next one is composed by Unknown. It's Nemesis Gradius Chill Factor 9. The last one from O Superego this month is also composed by Unknown, Nemesis Gradius Rechill Factor 9. Next up, we have two new tracks by Eivind Sommersten. First one is CNP Intro into Darkness, composed by Klaus Grøngaard, also known as Link. The second one is The Curse, I'll Be Around, composed by Glenn Rune Gallefoss. Andersson gives us two new releases. First up is Fist 2, The Legend Continues, composed by Neil Brennan. The second one from Mr. Anderson is The Great Jana Sisters, composed by Chris Hulsbeck. Necropolo R-Type Ishizaki vs. Waka Medley 2022, composed by Chris Hulsbeck and Ramiro Waka. Next we have three remixes by the newcomer Ox. First one is Ace 2 Title Screen, composed by Rob Hubbard. IK Plus Sadness at a Happy Hour, composed by Rob Hubbard. Test Drive 2 The Duel, remixed by Ox, composed by Chris Hotley. Rock and JLD gives us Smile to the Sky, composed by Geir Kjerstad. Team Foresight and Yogi gives us Prax to the Max, composed by Michael Simon. Next up is two new tracks by Tony Fluke, 73 Viren. Commando High Score live performance composed by Rob Hubbard. The second one by Tony is Human Race Tune 4 live performance composed by Rob Hubbard. The spotlight track for this month is from Miguel F. Etema, Splash Wave, Goodbye Old Yamaha, composed by Jason C. Brooke. According to Miguel's member profile, he was once aspiring to be a performance pianist before an arthritis-like condition buggered up his chances of that ever happening. Despite this, he has recorded a lovely rendition of Splash Wave for us. Enjoy. would like to encourage people to visit remix.cred.org and amigaremix.com to listen and vote. Keep the remix scene alive. Till next time, take care.
That was Remix News with Leo. Thank you for listening.
Opened up.
Excellent work there, Leia and Morty. Wait, and no, the tapping was not the studio. It was the recording by Miguel. It was actual piano mechanics you could hear there. So yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There we
Indeed.
go. We were
Thank you.
muted all through the thing. Not us. Not us.
Or if it's us, then there's something wrong in the system. So you better let us know.
Yeah.
Or maybe
we
they
can
won't. They will be curious, like what we are talking about in between the songs, and they just won't let us know by intention.
Yeah.
Intentionally, I
That's,
mean.
That is completely believable.
Yeah, it's a possible scenario.
It is indeed.
Yeah. So indeed, thank you so much, Leo and Mordi, again for providing us this fantastic piece of April recap, and
also for February, March.
yeah, indeed,
as well.
Once again, indeed, you can all catch up with the actualities of the remix scene regarding February and March on the Slay Radio channel, where
On
Slaygon
YouTube.
uploaded to the YouTube channel the videos. Yes.
Yeah, youtube.com/Slay Radio. And also this episode will be uploaded automatically. It's scheduled for 11:30. So it will be up there right after the show, I guess. Ish.
Okay, that's good
So,
to know.
Well, not right
Very
after,
clever. Very
but
clever.
sometime shortly after the show.
Sometime, anytime soon.
Yeah, like let's say 29 minutes after the show has ended, the clip will be there on YouTube.
Okay.
Because we end on time. We are professionals
We always
like that.
end on time.
Yes, we are
So
professional
much.
like that.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Indeed we are.
Indeed,
Indeed-a-little-ly. Diddle-little-ly.
The ghost in the new
yes, we
house
did.
made Ziona and Slaygon change their hairstyle. Slaygon's hairstyle didn't change though.
Same.
Same old, same old.
I'm just further away from the camera now, so
And I
maybe
guess-
more obvious.
I guess by now you will get used to the fact that I constantly change my hairstyle.
Yeah,
so
that's the only constant, that you always change your hair.
you can count on that or see that coming after like every half year or so. And yes, this felt like appropriate. It only lacks the color on the side, but now everyone can
The side.
spot my real hair color there.
Yeah.
With all the silver linings there, because they're
Silver linings.
Yes, I know. It's intentionally said. So yeah, and I actually started to find it cool. I was always afraid of the gray hair, so to speak. For a while I wanted to cover them up. But then I realized, fuck it, no. Actually, no, I'm gonna try shortly, soon, in a few months, to have my own hair color. That's gonna
I'm
be
gonna love you
something.
in grey.
It's not entirely grey.
I know.
It's mixed.
It's a joke.
Yeah, but that's very nice of you that you're gonna love me in grey. I would be a bit disappointed if you would say, no, I won't love you anymore. You need to color your hair till the
It's
end
nice.
of your life. Ah, thanks.
Nice.
Yeah, it's...
At least that's not like grandmother blue.
what is grandmother...
Like Floridian blue.
What are you talking about?
There's a thing with elderly people, because now they have grey hair. It's very easy to dye it to blue. So they tend to kind of do that.
That is purple, because of the purple
No.
shampoo.
No.
Yes,
No,
they
no.
do that.
Blue. I mean blue.
No, they don't do blue. They do purple, and I mean it, because the normal...
I'm sure you mean it. I mean blue. And I mean it.
Then maybe you are colorblind. We know
Oh,
that
yeah.
you don't like the blue and red
Yeah, so
colors.
your hair is purple then.
No, but try to understand. Those purple shampoos are the ones that are meant to make the things more silvery. But sometimes
yeah,
they leave
I-
that on for
no,
longer. That's
no.
why it happens. Yes, that's what
I
happens.
mean, they literally dye the hair blue.
No, I don't
the blue
think they
I
do,
have
but
seen.
okay.
The blue I have seen, at least.
At least I don't know grandmas that much who dye their hair blue, but maybe it might happen every now and then. But I think that the main reason is the purple shampoo.
Purple shampoo, purple shampoo. GoHanks asked what the keyboard I use is. It's a CM Storm by Cooler Master.
With very
no,
annoying lights.
it's a Novatech TKL by Cooler Master. That I have lost a couple of keys from. Hey, Puka.
Yeah, you already did. Actually, they look quite
They-
cool without those keys, I should say.
Yeah, it's just regular keycaps. They drop off sometimes quite easily.
But it looks
So-
like a very sturdy keyboard, and
It
it's
is.
already falling apart. So I don't understand.
They're meant to fall apart because they are replaceable. You can take them out
Okay.
and put them back in.
Leo added that it's old lady blue. My nan had that. Okay, maybe I'm missing something here because what I saw is definitely purple hair by those grandmas that left the purple shampoo for a bit
Yeah.
longer.
I mean, they not purple. They dye it blue on purpose, not accidental
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah, why not? I mean, they can do anything with white hair. That's the cool thing about
And that's
it.
what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why not? I'm looking at the bright side of being grey-ish.
Peter's professional, not like Boz then, ho ho. Well, I would say Boz, once we get his stuff up and running on the walls and whatnot, and his new camera in there, god damn, it's going to be good.
Yeah, and besides, we are sponsored by Bose from now on in our studio because he got us a housewarming coffee machine gift.
Ah, yes.
So
and a
it's the
proper
studio
Nespresso.
machine. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a studio machine, coffee machine, because we have the small capsules upstairs and now we have the big capsules downstairs. So obviously at the end of the day, you want to have a longer type of coffee, not a kick-ass espresso. Unless you are me, because then you always like to have a kick-ass espresso, but most of the people don't. So,
Yeah, but we should actually hook that in properly and before every show run it so we have this nice coffee smell in here.
Oh God, love it. Yeah, I just fairly recently realized that I always press the wrong button on the small capsules Nespresso kind of thing. Because you have 3 versions to choose from. There's ristretto, there's espresso, which is the middle kind of something like this amount of coffee. Ristretto is the smallest, obviously. And there's lungo. And I was always wondering, I said, yeah, this Nespresso is nice, but yeah, you know, that real coffee, that real shit that you put on the oven and, you know, the metal thing. And then all of a sudden I pressed that espresso button and I figured out why I don't like the lungo. Thank you. I only needed about more than a year to do that. So congratulations. Anyway, it's
Deserving
very nice.
of a golf clap.
Thanks. Yeah, I know, right? So let us get back to the next song then.
Just want to read this first. Ice Pick says, what color was Kurt Cobain's eyes? One blue this way, one blue that way. Too soon? Oh, hello, Rock. Finnish gold has invaded us. Oh, and speaking of Finnish, by the way, we might get a visitor from Finland in July. Mr. Sumpi, aka Juha Kaunisto, or the other way around, actually.
Which
Juha
part?
Kaunisto,
Which part of
aka
July?
Sumpi.
Which part of July?
Mid-July, somewhere.
Yeah, that works.
I know.
Definitely. So
So that'll be nice.
Great news.
So
Indeed.
Finnish invasion ongoing. It's a slow-rolling invasion, apparently. I started it some 50 years ago.
It's going well. Now you brought some Hungarian invasion to the country as well. So I don't know what will be the next one. But we have a song to play for Berka, and that would be Magical Sound Shower 64 and Outrun Splash Wave. Yes, it's still the left-hand side phones game.
What? That
Ding.
was an abrupt ending.
Yeah, that's how it ended.
Yeah, okay then.
Anything wrong?
Yes, the ending.
It just ended, okay? Sometimes it just ends.
Well, sometimes it does, apparently.
Every now and then. But it's a nice song, so thank you for requesting that.
Yes, it's a very nice song. Both the original and that remix. Oh, not that one. This keyboard.
And
Different keyboards.
I got almost frightened when I looked at the Twitch. So it seems like more and more people are turning towards Twitch. So our relays
as
are...
always.
Yeah, I just did not remember those numbers, so I was like, wow, that's something. So yeah, and then of course we have like a fraction of YouTube viewers as well.
Oh.
Not even that. It depends. Not even the small fraction.
Yeah.
So wow.
Well, a third ish.
Yeah. So not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's so unusual that we are on air now on a Thursday that they just needed to check back, like if we are still okay or something. Not quite just yet, but we are getting there. I mean, we really try to.
This is not a Corsair mouse. It's a Razer Basilisk.
Razer Basilisk. It definitely looks like very futuristic.
Yeah.
Very.
So let's see if we can do that. Ta-da! There we go. A Razer Basilisk. And it does. Does it do? No, I had it configured so it actually just lights up only when you scroll the wheel or click a mouse.
Typical gamer mouse and gamer keyboard you have with all the lights that they can provide.
I usually switch them off.
Yeah,
All the RGB be gone. It's a gamery thing, but it's very, very nice. The only thing I don't like with this is the canvas cable, because it collects dust so easily. But the mouse itself is really nice.
So when you really wanted to have the instant reaction with the cable, I just realized that your mouse, both of them have cables actually.
Yes.
It's been like yonks since I used the cable mouse.
hate wireless keyboards and mice.
No, they work quite well nowadays, in the 21st century.
Until you run out of battery.
Yeah, sure.
And then realize that you don't have any batteries at home.
But that's the thing. You can prepare and keep some batteries around.
Which you don't need to if you have a cable, is my point. This is why I don't like battery-driven mice and
yeah, but
keyboards.
the downside of this is that you're going to have a cable disaster on your desk, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's what's happening here.
Yeah. But once they are connected, that they will just continue working.
Well, yeah, as long as you don't cut the cable, I guess. Just saying.
I'm not packing things on the table and going through with my scissors and whatnot. Actually, my ex got the previous Erika got a USB cable, in one of those hard to open plastic cases. So she took out some scissors and was going to open it, cut the cable straight through.
Yeah, I mean,
so brilliant.
That definitely could have been me as well. Sometimes, I mean, seriously, there are those perforations on the packages. I never find them. They are always there. Like literally, they show you with arrows where you need to open. And I always realize it's way too late and I completely tear apart the package as it should be. So, yeah, I feel for her, definitely. I think I could have done that too.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, one good, really good thing with this mouse is you can adjust the mouse wheel, so it kind of is seamless, or that you have the tick tick tick, and it's like several steps. You can adjust that. The what do they call it? The resistance. So very, very nice.
Yeah, I mean there are certain advantages to that, but still, I wouldn't trade off the wirelessness nowadays.
So why do you have a wire to your laptop?
But because this is not able to be charged from air. Unfortunately, this is still an early. Fair trade-off in my book, says Gohanks, right? Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, earlier I would say, Puko has arrived. Oh, both of them have arrived.
Mm-hmm. Puko is on the chair. In the production side, and Zelda just waltzed in.
Yes, and her reaction is instantly.
Yeah. And Gohanks, the previous Erika, I had an ex like back in 90 something. That was called Erika. I refer to her as the previous Erika.
His longest relationship so far, and now we are hovering towards that number too, right?
Getting close. Getting close.
Oh God. Fun stuff. Anyway, maybe ever so slightly.
Maybe.
Ever so slightly. We have a great track to play here.
Do we?
Yes. Because Ace, thanks to Ace, we have Machine Supremacy and the Great Giana Sisters, which is definitely a classic, and it's amazing, and it's always great, and so unusual that I need to reach out to the controller to actually press play.
You can move this away from.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
It's like I have an extra controller here. Wow. Does it? No, it doesn't. Hang on. No, that's not gonna. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Why is it not gonna happen? There we go. Now it does.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that was good, as always.
Yes, and who was it that said that? Just realized that it was 20 years since I heard this the first time. Yeah, Paranoid Droid said that.
Oh God,
Yeah.
yeah, that's very weird to think about. Indeed.
20 years since he first heard Machine Supremacy, he said. Not specifically that tune. But,
Goodness. And it seems like we will test this YouTube playing music very shortly because we need to.
well,
because
if nothing else, you can play it from your laptop.
yeah, if nothing else, I'm just
So
wondering.
you just hook that cable up right there. And
Hang on.
Yeah, don't stress it.
I'm not stressing it.
Yes, you are.
No.
You're clicking 7 times.
No.
Yes.
No.
Like click, 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 click.
No, it's fine. It's all right. I got it under control.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bit silly to turn like this. We really need to do something.
You could have played that from your laptop.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I could have, but I just want to check if this actually works or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, does anyone hear this?
No, wrong output.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
So, yeah, take that cable behind your water bottle.
And should
That
I
one,
just
yes.
plug it in?
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah, I will do that, but not now. Not now.
I'm just pulling it over here so you can plug it in whenever the fuck you want.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay then. Right. Fine. It's all right.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, because I realized that we can actually do some preparation here meanwhile. Yeah, that must look awesome how we can type here. Cooperation Dio instead of demo.
Must smell
don't
good.
know. Yeah, that's something.
Peter's, hide the kitchen knives.
Unbelievable. No. Speaking of Dio, we unfortunately watched the HBO series Not So Pretty. It has 4 episodes and we can recommend it for everyone who cares what kind of chemicals they put on their body and face. And, everyone uses shampoo, I assume, and soap at least. So it also involves those people.
Yes,
not only women with makeup.
Yes, because we all know that the face is a different thing than the body.
A little bit, actually, because you have a more sensitive skin on your face, just so you know, in case you didn't know.
Because,
Anyway.
yes, that was exactly the point I was making.
I needed to counter your point. That was the point. Anyway, yeah, it's a bit scary. I mean, you will get scared because after that you will start to read the ingredients of your products and you will realize that no matter what I do, I'm basically fucked.
Yeah.
Regarding makeup.
Here's some asbestos for your face.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, like regarding makeup, there's not much you can do. There are like less than 10% of products that don't contain that ingredient, basically. That is talc, talc powder. That is also in baby powder, by the way. And of course, baby powder, everyone thinks that it's like super healthy because babies use it, and turns out that Johnson & Johnson added some sort of talc to the baby powders, and they got a lot of lawsuits because of that, since there was asbestos contaminated talc there. Mm-hmm. And the worst part is that it's not really regulated. Like they claimed that there is no organization that regulates beauty products
it's
that
a
much.
self-regulated sector of the self-regulating sector, essentially. Yes.
Yeah.
Asbestos for the face. Yes. Is that is that a Z-Duder show?
What?
Says Kane. Asbestos for the face. Yeah. You can be asbestos in your face.
And sure, it might not be as bad as is described, because I still believe that most of the providers probably don't put asbestos-related talk, but the worst part is that you don't know who, because no one will claim that. So
Yeah, nobody will even test for that because they know that it most likely is present in the thing. So yeah. And Pete says, so not regulated then, exactly. If
No.
it's self-regulated, it's not really regulated. It's
No.
like, nah, this is fine.
No, and you can buy the best of brands, especially regarding makeup. It doesn't matter, because they still have that ingredient. Some of them, I actually read a lot of studies after I watched these episodes, because it really made me rethink my life, since I love to use makeup, and I truly think makeup is one form of self-expression if you like to wear it, and you don't need to wear it if you don't like it. It's just, I think, I just like to enhance basically positive features on face, and that's my thing, because probably I'm photoshopping too, so that's like, yeah.
Sorry, I just read Rare Candy's little joke there. Why did the blind man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well.
Ouch.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway.
That's my kind of humor, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So anyway, all in all, if we can recommend, just check your product ingredient list twice. And yes, I got a bit paranoid after that, and probably I will keep my habit from now on, because, yeah, you never know.
You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's play your next song, which would be going out to Bitin. And the request was PTW and Corporation Demo. And again, I need to think twice when I press this play button. It's so weird, but I'm gonna play it. Let's see how it goes. First, that. Yay. That. Ooh. Cool.
Is crucial.
Biddy bing bing bing, biddy bing bing, biddy bing 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 bing. Oh, little bit of message. Oh,
It's a bit inconvenient on this
you
side.
still can move that, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I did not want to because then I need to move it back. And why is
Yeah,
it not working now? Come on, this is not. That's just inconvenient. I'm sorry. Well, we really need to. Yeah, that goes. Yeah, right, because it's at the end of the song. It doesn't go back to the tractor. Oh.
Quick little message. You guys know about Encore 64. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We have that. Ta-da! No. Oh, yeah, it's in the background there. Sorry about that. Anyway, that is now available on all the streaming thingy mabobs like Spotify and iTunes and that sort of thing. So you can find it there. There we go. That was like the only official message of the day, I think, of the evening.
You did it well. Thank you. Promotional break.
And we might actually play a track from it later on if we can find where we put them and all of that. And later on.
My favorite sentence: if we can find where we put them.
It's most likely under the albums or exclusives folder on there.
Most likely.
Most likely, yes.
Ah.
Won't find it unless you search.
Most likely we will find
It's
it.
a computer. That's what the search function is for.
It's not that I'm super organized. I seriously am not. Everyone who knows me knows that. But there are things that I care about. And if I don't find them at the place where I expect to find them, war. Just like the studio decoration.
Well, there's a reason I didn't populate the tractor thing, because you kept complaining about my setup on the studio machine. So now you get to set it up the way you want it.
Oh, yeah, that's actually very good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic, because definitely that was a mess.
Yes, it was.
Well, at least you admit that, which is good. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yet you wanted me to do all of that anyway before the show.
No, I did not want you to do that. I was thinking that.
I would have done it already.
No, that there were just. Yeah, there were just things that we took care of in the last hour, basically, before we started the show. And I don't like that.
That's always going to happen.
I know, and I don't like that. And I still don't like that, even if it's always going to happen. Once we actually almost missed the flight, because if I wouldn't tell the guys that we probably need to go right now, and it was, I think, what was it? 8-Bit Symphony? Yeah, I think it was 8-Bit Symphony.
Wasn't it X?
No. We were with Boz, and the guys were having a beer.
Yeah, so.
And I told them
X?
that it's kind of high time that we need to go, and right after us, they closed the gate. Imagine that. And that was a flight that was actually traveling to that specific place in the UK where we went, which is really not London or, like biggest cities ever. And that was like, like you have one flight per day or something. So it's not that we could catch another one. And they were like, yeah, we are fine. We are still fine here. Right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they have a tendency sometimes to do things in the last minute. And yeah, sometimes I have that too, but most of the things I really like to get sorted before we actually get there. You know. Things and doodles and whatnot. Exactly, things and doodles.
Let's see. Shall we play that little thingy?
Not without introduction.
No. So introduce it.
Yeah, definitely. So we were lucky enough to get this little video from Dusty, which is a surprise for today. And of course, it happened after I reached out because the Roti Awards are in production currently. So finally, we got that far as well, that they are designed and now they are being in production. So they will be sent out in about 1-2 weeks, hopefully still in May. And then anyone who have won should receive them within maximum 10 days, I think, after they were sent out. And we will inform everyone involved when it happens. So hopefully with a tracking number as well, because that's the
helpful.
easiest. Yeah, the easiest. So the next little video is made by one of our favorite remixers, Dusty, who of course won the Amiga Remix category last year. And he did a little bit of live gig to his track and he recorded it. So.
And he sent a little text file with it, and he said, I recorded this with my Samsung S8. No effects, first take, no mastering, no edits, no bullshit. Have fun. Regards, Dusty. P.S. A huge thank you to each person who took the time to vote for my track.
Yay.
So, let's have a listen with our ears.
work there.
Yeah, and
Dusty.
would be helpful if I unmuted as well.
Oh, so fantastic drum work, Dusty. And yes, it's helpful when you unmute. I just think I have too many things here. But
Too many things!
yeah,
And
definitely.
doodas!
Doodas and things and too
And
many.
whatnots.
And whatnots, yeah.
Mm.
So maybe I just need to.
Maybe.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
gonna.
just
that's
plug it
gonna
in quick.
hurt.
Just
No.
like a band-aid.
Ah.
Just rip it off quick.
Yes, I hate
Or
to do that.
plug it in quick.
Yeah, I know. I hate to do that.
It's fine.
Was it hurt? Anyone? Anyone? Did you feel the hurt in your ears when I plugged it in? So sorry about that. I really tried my best to be quick, but well.
Oh, you might want to mute
Oh,
that.
I might want to mute that. Yes,
Yes.
definitely, because that's not gonna be great. Indeed. And this neither. Settings. No.
Just hover over it and you get, yeah. it's
That's
muted
muted.
already.
Okay, great. So yeah, there are some things here open, and now people know about them. But it's all right. We try to be on the top of our game anyway. Yeah, right.
It's all good. But now when you open a YouTube video, it's going to be muted. Because it remembers the last thing you had, which is probably
God
that.
damn it. Okay, I will
But
close it. Never
it's
mind.
fine.
It's fine. Yeah. It's fine. And of course, dog sitting in the room
Mm-hmm.
with the fire in the background. And yeah, I actually forgot what I wanted to check out. Yeah, right. The request.
Morty's request, was it?
Yeah, I think so, because that needs some power there. Mm.
Board sent a picture here earlier saying too many screens. It has only 4 of them. That's fine. That's nothing.
Nothing, you say.
That's nothing. That's nothing. So, here's some screens for you, and another one back here. Oh shit! Oh, it's frozen. Oh, stupid.
Oh. Do you think I need max volume from my laptop
Yes.
in order to play? Okay. We will do that. Oh god, this will be the debut of my laptop playing songs here. So that is going to be awesome.
Play a short snippet just so we can.
Verify.
Yeah,
Everyone hears
Yep.
it?
it's all good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, all good.
Fantastic. That's awesome to hear. So at least we have several sources here to play things from, which makes me very happy.
Indeedly doodly. Right. So, what was he requested?
He requested a module which is an impulse tracker module this time, and this would be Quasian and Damask Rose. What a
Dun, dun,
lovely
dun, dun.
module. Thank you very much.
Very, very nice.
Yep, indeed. That works very nicely.
Awesome, awesome. And this.
speaking of parties,
Weep,
because we
weep.
already mentioned that there will be a party in about 1.5 months, which is Aroc party at the start of July. But it's not over yet, because we did not say that also recently Back in Time Live date got announced, and it is going to be in October in Bergen, Norway. It's a beautiful city. We can definitely warmly recommend everyone to visit. And not only because of that, but because it's going to be an awesome event. On the 21st and 22nd of October, I believe that they are Friday and Saturday. So, 2 nights event.
Indeedly doodly. And it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And yes, we will broadcast from there.
Yes, definitely we will. So,
And there will be a remix compo.
Yes, there will be a remix compo, just like on Aroc Party. So prepare your remixes, people, because you still have slightly more than 1.5 months for Aroc Party. And after that, you can still have some rest, because it's about August, September, October. It's about 3 months, 3.5 months to prepare another remix, right? And of course, don't forget that you can prepare all sorts of old school products to Aroc Party, because that is going to be mostly 64 related, but obviously old computers, retro computer related anyway. So Spectrum stuff is also welcome, just like many other platforms in that regard. How many exists, of course, but of course everyone focuses on C64 usually, so that is a very C64 focused party. So all sorts of demo scene categories are competing, including you can make SIDs, basically. So if you want to challenge yourself with 3 channels and the SID chip, you can do that on Aroc Party. Not on Back in Time Live, because Back in Time Live is about Back in Time Lies. No. Sorry.
Bring your special shampoo.
Indeed. So Back in Time Live is about remixes mostly. Therefore, it will only have the remix competition and the live gigs. That's why it's called Back in Time Live. I guess that's obvious. So, indeed. And then let's not forget about Transmission Party, which is going to be an online party by tradition at the start of December, right? I think it's the start
I think it is, yes.
Start of December. So
yeah, so there's things and doodads happening.
yeah, definitely.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, and X is still postponed. I mean, indefinitely postponed. But it will happen at some point. We are waiting for that, but
Yeah, let's hope so.
yeah. It's a good question. What is going to happen? Sooner or later, it's going to come back. So,
I certainly hope so.
yes, Martin Land, yes, I said Back in Time lies, but it doesn't lie. So, I promise you that. Gonna be awesome.
Back in Time lies, yes. Don't let the bed lies bite. What?
Yeah. And he added, I am fine, crackle. And I'm just looking at the background tune playing, and it certainly is looking sometimes like it's crackling, but
Oh, that was
probably...
before we even played the previous song. So
yeah, it's just fantastic what we have there.
so maybe it was a reaction to you putting the cable in.
Oh, right, because that cable is so much connected to anything that is on that computer. Is it?
Crackle? No, it has nothing to do with that. It's
Okay.
when you put that in, it made a crackling sound.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
No, but
So yes, it has something to do with the
added,
stream audio. Yes.
Martin added, I am fine, crackle. And this is what reminded me of this one. Actually, while it's playing, it's quite funny to watch sometimes. Kind of.
Yeah, that's just lag.
Yeah, I know.
Crackle. It's
Crackle.
a sound thing.
Crackle.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Anyway, let's check what we have on our list.
You had something lined up, I think. And if you don't, I can play this thing.
Yeah, I had something lined up. We have lined up an encore 64 songs since we talked about it. So that would be Ocean Loader 3 because obviously I'm a bit subjective with that song. So yeah, obviously I love it. So it would be Peter Clark's Ocean Loader 3. He remixed himself as we know it, and it's a good one.
Fiddly-dum.
Fiddly-dum. Yeah, that's one way of fiddly-dum.
Fiddly-dum.
Indeed, that works.
Indeedly
Quite
doodly.
nice.
Very, very nice. Peter Clark with Ocean Loader 3 covered by Peter Clark. Ocean Loader 3.
Yeah, Peter Clark, Ocean Loader 3, covered by Peter Clark, Ocean Loader 3. Yep, that works. Definitely.
Indeed. Very nice.
Still need to upload my version. I didn't forget about it. But it's waiting for how many months now? Yeah,
A while.
A while since last year. Yeah, need to polish it. So really waiting for that to be finished as well. Just like some other things. We are not really always good with the finishing department, are we?
Not
I
always,
think.
no.
Yeah, not always. Sometimes it happens though, so it all depends on.
We're sometimes better with the Hungarian part of the things. But, yeah.
That might be true, considering your ability to finish.
Sometimes
Speaking.
Swedishing.
You are definitely Swedishing more often than finishing. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess.
Pete says, no more excuses.
No more excuses.
Get it finished.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we have only 20 boxes left to unpack, I think.
Yeah.
We have unpacked 80 or I don't know how many. Probably we had about 100 boxes though. I think we had that.
I don't know if you saw how I posted. When did I post it? I think on Discord or something. I'll do a post somewhere later on. But we had a humongous car or truck, and we had to go twice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really thought that the car that will move us will be a bit smaller.
Luckily it wasn't.
Luckily it wasn't, but I thought that it's that big that at least it can carry all our stuff. But then I didn't think of the furniture, so that is very true, that made sense that we needed to turn, because...
No, I actually thought we would get everything in there, because we don't really have that much furniture.
Well, if you start to count, though, it never looks like it's so much, but when you start to pack them up, you will realize that, maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Don't you think?
But yeah, I definitely thought it all would go in there.
Yeah. And you never can have enough boxes. That is like one of the golden rule of moving. You will never have enough boxes.
Mm-hmm.
You will always need more. No, it doesn't matter what you do.
We ran out of boxes.
And then we packed into some other boxes and
plastic bags.
Moving guys weren't that happy about that, because they definitely much prefer the identical sized moving boxes.
Yeah, that's pretty much where most of that room went, I think, with all the odd bits and pieces that needed to be...
odd boxes?
Things that didn't go into boxes, for instance.
Yeah.
There were quite a bit of that shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just found my pajamas completely randomly in the garage at the bottom of one of the thingies, and sure, I wasn't looking for them that much because not using it around here, but when I'm traveling, I definitely do. So weird. Anyway. Fun stuff.
Indeedly doodly.
Yes.
So, what do you say?
I say I have iZero's request lined up here, and it's going to play from my machine right now. So, awesomeness.
Oh, I thought we were doing this.
We will be doing that after that. So just give me a little bit of time, and this would be Pinball Fantasies CD32 version title. Just found out last week, he said that it has a different title track, but that is a good one too. And of course you can, if you want, you can find it on YouTube, but he was kind enough to provide me an MP3, so I'm gonna go with that for sure, and let's hope that it will play properly. And let us know if you don't hear anything. Oh, we definitely got that Amiga feel from that.
Indeed.
So,
Very much.
it was really there. Thank you so much, I0, for sending this over and also requesting it.
Yeah, we were kind of discussing. I think it was Olof Gustafsson that did all of these pinball tracks.
Yep.
But I'm not certain. But he's done a bunch of them at least.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if he did fantasies as well. The Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies. Yeah, I think those are definitely his.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think
You
definitely.
Definitely, you think.
It's a definite maybe. What?
Definite maybe. Well, at least we can be fairly certain, as you would say. That's great.
We can be fairly certain that we don't know
Yeah.
that it's a maybe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or maybe not. You never know. Anyhow, we entered the last half hour. I don't know if it went quickly for you guys or slowly. It kind of feels like we just started for us, but I guess it's also because we were struggling with quite a few things at the start and still struggling. But
still figuring shit out.
We will figure this out, we promise.
Nothing has burned down yet, so that's a good thing, I think.
Guess, yeah, that's one reason to be happy about. And then we will see the rest, how we can sort it out.
Sorted.
And you prepared quite a nice request.
I did, indeed. Well, I didn't prepare a request, I prepared a track, but anyway, it's a nice one.
And we can tell that with some fellow band members of the next band that is going to play this song for us from YouTube, but they are going to play this song anyway. You can meet at the upcoming Aroc party in about 1.5 months. So some members will be there for sure. And yes, we are going to play FS's request. FS's? We told that it's not mandatory to ask video. We didn't say anything like that, but he requested a video track anyway, and this would be
a nice one.
Yes, good, thank you. Do you want to introduce the track, or?
Oh, you were doing a fine job there, so carry on.
Okay, so it is going to be Second Reality. And then most of you will guess that it's going to be Sidrip Alliance. No, not the demo, yes. So it's the Second Reality remix made by Sidrip Alliance with the video clip that they made.
And here we are.
Gohank said, "Holy fuck, this is so good." It is still so good. Yeah, we agree. Totally. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze, or maybe not. I'm gonna. Wait for it.
I'm waiting for it.
No. Wait for it.
I'm waiting for it.
It might not happen.
Might
but
not.
Might.
Not.
Ah.
Not.
Oh God, no. It won't. Oh God. You never can prepare for a sneeze.
No, you can't.
Especially not when being on air. Well,
You
with
can
your
soon.
little device, we will be able to prepare for our sneeze soon. Yes.
I think I will actually hook up a TAC2 button for the cough button, or sneeze button in this case. So you have a switch, like on-off switch, and then a separate just temporary breaker thing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would be awesome. I guess that would be very useful. At least.
And the TAC2 buttons are nice. They're nice and red and, well, orange, I guess.
And they are buttons that you can press. You sounded like that, so...
Yes, they are buttons that you can press.
Well, it's great that we have the controller of mine here in front of me, but I really realized that it's very inconvenient for me to actually reach out to press the deck A and the deck C, actually, when it needs to be started.
To reorganize a little bit here.
Well, it's fine. Right now, I can always rely on the mouse that is not on the left side anymore, Z-Doodle, just so you know. So I placed it to the right side, so at least it's just a little bit more convenient. But the source of confusion right now is that I have my computer here, and this mouse has nothing to do with my computer, but I instinctively think that it is. So it's really, it needs some work, basically. So
there's probably some nice little table setup we can do, like I don't know, put the tractor controller on a bit of a leaning table that we can tilt over, so we can have cables running under it and all of that.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe have a keyboard kind of halfway stuck under it or whatever.
Yeah.
Or slide it under. Or,
Ever so slightly.
Yeah, I'll see if I can build something nice.
Yeah, let's see. You will have some time, I'm afraid. And Boswank, again, well, he returned just like we returned. So his request is the following. Hot Mama's Juicy Pussy Sit. Or you can play something smooth and romantic because my perv is fading with old age. Well, I thought since we play Hot Mama pretty much every time when you request something, I was actually looking for something romantic for you, and I found that Thomas Dittert has a SID that is called Be Romantic. It's not super long, but let's have a listen, shall we? Was this romantic enough, Boswank? Or do you need something else? Well, it doesn't really matter because we have officially 30 minutes left, so probably there is no time for second request
That
tonight.
is 13.
13, yes. Did I say 30? I
Sounded-
tend to
sounded
say
like
that
it.
sometimes. Yeah, I need to admit that I do that every now and then of
Maybe
course
that is why we always go late.
that would explain a whole lot, indeed. Yeah, gotcha. Well. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, and we didn't mention just yet, since Vincenzo is also a member of Sidrip Alliance, by the way, regarding the Sidrip Alliance before, that our third edition of Monthly Mix will happen on this Sunday, by the way. So we are back on track. We need to catch up with the time a little bit, so...
Yeah, so that would be a monthly mix of what?
March, but
So-
we will call it free because that sounds better in May, I think. So the third edition of Monthly Mix will be
Yeah,
a
we'll
bit
just-
shorter than
we'll-
usual, but very worth it.
We'll just
So-
call it monthly mix of May.
No, because we might have actually
Two.
Monthly Mix of May later on. So this is officially March just yet, and we have April in progress as well, which I already heard most of it, I think, or at least some parts that the someone is working on right now. I'm not gonna announce him just yet, but he is on it, so I definitely heard it coming. So we will see when this is going to be ready, but now we scheduled the Monthly Mix 3 to Sunday. So expect a very nice, pleasant Sid mix coming, basically.
Sounded good.
45 minutes of pure Sid joy that is fairly, it's absolutely recent Sids that he cherry-picked for the playlist, and it's good because most of these, if you are not into the Sid scene, then most probably you didn't hear yet, and they are damn good. So we can definitely recommend you to tune in on Sunday at the usual 8. And we are up for this technically, right?
Technically, yes.
I really hope so.
Yeah, still a few things I don't know exactly how to do, but we'll sort them out before Sunday, so it's all good.
We usually sort those things out anyway. We have no idea about it right at the start, but it's fine.
Yeah, all good. All
It's fine, and the house is still burning. It's okay. Oh, God. And we have Max Levine, who requested Ben Daglish and Federation of Free Traders. And he added, in case of no mod, there is this YouTube link, obviously. And we are going to play this because it's always safer, so at least we can be certain that it sounds somewhat okay.
One.
One. No. Two more. Maybe.
One.
Poco has arrived and announced her arrival.
Well, she was sitting on the chair over there.
Ah, okay. But now she came closer.
Yeah, she now thinks that we are done.
You think she thinks that we are done?
Yes, she has a good internal clock in that regard. Like,
yeah, that's kind of scary. Like to think about that. That she is. Is she? Seriously, Poco. Okay then. Well, yeah, it's a pity that we don't have a cat cam just yet, but.
Yeah, that one on the up here behind us kind of died.
Died?
Yeah, no, it just after a while it stops working.
Oh.
So I don't know why that is, but fuck it. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
That's
I could
what
probably
you say.
get it up and running if I do. See this one. I hope I unplugged the right one, or the left one, or the middle one, and then where is it? Source overview. This one, and there we go. Ha! We have soon we will have a cat cam.
Oh.
But no cat.
Cat cam without a cat is not a cat cam.
She disappeared.
Okay.
Oh.
That's no good. Yeah, maybe she comes around.
I do see her. She is actually there.
Sniff,
there we go.
Sniff. Well, we need some light there. Maybe that would help. Hang on.
Over there. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, perfect. Silly.
And the second cat. Zelda has arrived.
You just created a cat cam like super quickly. It's
There
very
go.
nice. Nice job. Nicely done. Close kit cam.
Nice.
Yeah. And now they will be patiently waiting for us to finish.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's unbelievable that they still know. We didn't do this for 2.5 months and they just come in and know that we are supposed to be finished.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
It's the right time.
But then again, technically, it really happens if you try that. Well, rather don't try it because poor cat. But they say that if you put the cat into the trunk and you drive away like 2 cities or wherever, and the cat doesn't see anything, the cat will still find home, like even from that distance. And this is so incredible, like what instincts they have and how they. I don't really know. Like, is it the sense of direction there, or is just?
I don't know. It's I've heard very weird stories. I don't know how much I believe them, but heard of stories of people going to their like on a vacation and forgot the cat, like, I don't know, several 100 miles away, and then they thought it was lost, and then the fucking cat turns up like 3 years later going, "Where's my food?"
It's crazy. It's really crazy. So yeah, they know. They somehow know. No one knows how, but...
And Gohank says, "Do an experiment. Go for an hour longer and see how they'll react." Yeah, I'm not sure either of us would have any legs left by that time.
Thank you, Kane. Also, congrats on the house. The studio looks even better. A bit like a newsroom. Give us updates on Putin and his... Okay, Kane. About that, we won't give you any updates. We want to protect everyone from that whole lot of shit that is happening outside right now. So, no. That's... Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cats are also good at finding temporary homes. Very true, Shargo.
Very, very, very true.
Definitely. Ours didn't find those yet because they are not outdoor cats, but otherwise they would probably do that.
As soon as we let them out, Zelda found a small, tiny hole in the side of the patio, so she crawled in under, and there's like, I don't know, 20 centimeters of room underneath there, and the beams and everything, so she was kind of zigzagging in and exploring that whole thing underneath there.
Yeah, and it's a place where no one of us can reach even.
No.
So if she decides to spend the day there, all that we can do is to destroy the terrace and open it up, basically.
Yeah, need to do that at some point soon anyway, because we need to drain the house. So I'll do the drain thingy out around it.
Yeah. Gohank said it. Oh, come on, where is your scientific spirit?
It's alive and well. I don't need that to... Yeah, I rather save my legs.
Yeah, well, I would say that a part of your scientific spirit comes out when you are drunk. And that part, I'm not sure I want to talk with sometimes. So that's a whole lot of other stuff. But anyway, yeah, he's very adamant about things by then. So no one can say anything that is not fitting that picture of the world by then. But otherwise, you are right in many cases.
Even when drunk.
Sometimes. When you're drunk. We can say that. We might conclude the evening with this closing thought.
Yeah, I think that is a good ending thought right there.
That is a good idea.
Good idea.
Good idea. And yeah, don't forget to tune in, obviously, to Boss Radio. I believe that if Kizzy is not super busy, then she might do a show tomorrow, but she was super busy the last time I heard, so let's just check this schedule. You can go to bossradio.com/schedule.
Or boss.radio.
Boss.radio, yes, sorry. I always go to bossradio.com for some odd reason, so that's what I say. But yes, Kizzy is doing a show tomorrow. Ziduder is doing a show as regularly on Saturdays, and Matt Ricardo on Monday, Cactus on Wednesday, and Boz himself, the man himself, on Wednesday as usual. So that's the schedule by then, and on our schedule on Sunday, don't forget about the fantastic Sid mix that waits for you at 8 in the evening, Sunday. So it's fantastic 45 minutes that is going to wait for you here. Hopefully with some spontaneous visuals as well, but about that we will see how it goes.
I have some breaking news from Ziduder. He says, "Don't check the damn schedule yet, damn it!" So check it in 5 minutes. The Boss Radio schedule. I think he's updating.
Is he? Yeah, but he ended his show on Saturday. What's wrong, Ziduder?
Oh, he said I was supposed to cancel her show.
Oh, Oh,
No.
oh, that's not good. What am I going to listen to while I'm continue unpacking on Saturday evening? Seriously. That's not fair.
You have to bottle up your listening juices for Sunday.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, yeah, and on Sunday we will be sitting here probably because we need to coordinate that thing playing. So
Yes, we do.
yeah, so you can definitely expect that. And next week we are going to be back. So you can expect us here and we will see how the following weeks go because we might need to figure out some remote concept there.
There will be some interesting developments, let's put it that way.
Interesting. Yeah, indeed. So, the last request for today that we say goodbye with is from IP Freely. And it would be X Form Z and Green Beret. So this is what is going to close the show. And we would like to thank you everyone for coming with us tonight. How does that sound? Anyway,
That
for
just sounded,
keeping us giving us
dirty.
No, you have a dirty mind. I didn't think of that. For now, it's fine. Anyway.
Yeah, nobody cut that out.
So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us tonight. And it's very nice to see everyone. Shut up. Very nice to see every one of you again.
Thank you very much. It was good fun being back. And next Thursday again. Same place.
Yeah.
Same time.
Indeed. And
Same everything.
Then
Same internet, hopefully.
don't forget to tune in to our friends either. So have a good night and take care of you and have a nice weekend as well. And see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye. Sleep in tights. Thank you for joining, and head over to the gift shop at slayradio.org/shop. Tip your waitress.
Slay Radio. Stay tuned for more Commodore 64 remixes.